Hello from the 2019 Global Legal Hackathon Finals Gala in New York City. My name is Laurence Colletti. I'm the host for today's show. And joining me now, I have Team Cynapse. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is it 5 or 6? 6. 6 of you joining us, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
That's right.
Excellent. So, well, thank you guys so much for coming. And I know it's a really busy night. You guys just gave your presentation, and right now they're doing the final of the finals. And so the judges are going to start to make decisions here shortly. So, I want to get you back to the Hackathon Gala, and are they going to do any more snacks? Because that looked like a pretty good spread out there.
Amazing.
It was good.
Yes.
Yeah. What was the team favorite? Did you guys have a team favorite that you went to? I saw the cookies. That would have been my favorite, but
I like the fish.
the fish, that was it. Is there a team consensus on that? Did you guys come up with like, this is the team favorite? We're declaring it right now.
We were enjoying the view, so we didn't really.
We had the corner boardroom there just to ourselves, so quite like the private dining
Mini photo
experience.
shoot, yeah.
Empire State was probably the favorite.
Yes. The view, yes.
Yeah, I know the views here are just tremendous. This is a beautiful law firm, white case. I've never been here before. It's my first time. And so I walk in, I'm like, this looks like a palace in here. So, all right, well, let's go around the table and introduce everybody. So we've got 6 people, as I said, and over to my left, we're always starting with the left here just so I can keep it straight. I've got Viraaj. Tell us about yourself. Where do you work? What do you do?
So at the moment, I'm a class actions lawyer at Phi Finney McDonald, and I'm focusing on the public interest class actions work.
Okay, and where are you from?
Born in India, raised in New Zealand, and migrated to Melbourne a few years ago.
Okay, and then what's your role in the team?
In the team, I provide the legal advice.
The legal advice. Okay. Sally.
So I'm also working at Phi Finney McDonald while I complete my master's in law. I'm originally from Queensland in Australia, and I provided some legal research assistance for the team. Yeah.
Okay, Akshay.
So my name is Akshay, and I'm a computer science student at Monash University. So my role in the team was the development and the tech side, and I'm from Melbourne, Australia.
Okay, Henry.
Yep, so I'm a commerce and law student at Monash University as well. So my role on the team was to help Sam with kind of doing the slide decks, doing the presentations, and also some of the speaking as well. So I'm from Shanghai, and I moved to Melbourne when I was 8 or so.
Okay, and Sam.
Hey guys, my name's Sam, and I'm a part-time paralegal at Phi Finney McDonald along with Viraaj and Sally, full-time commerce and law student. So I was born in China, in Beijing, and then we moved to UK when I was about 7. Stayed there for a little while, went to Singapore, and then came to Australia about 5 years ago from Melbourne as well.
Awesome. And Mei.
Hi, my name's Mei, and I'm also a law and commerce student at Monash University. And I focus more on the marketing and business side of things for Cynapse. And where I'm from Malaysia originally. I grew up there, and then I moved to Australia 5 years ago.
And what was your role in the team?
I focus on the marketing and business side of things for Cynapse.
Okay, great. Well, I think it's time to get into it. I want to know a little bit more about your product that you've created. So you guys have been together for, a couple months now, everybody working really hard. And as I understand it, some of you knew each other before the hackathon began, but then you guys met a few extra people. So how'd that all come to be? Who came up with this idea?
So initially, May had this great idea of like, hey, let's do a hackathon. And I was like, sounds cool. I worked, so I volunteered with the runner-up in the hackathon last year. And I thought, yeah, it might be a good idea. We can get some mentoring from them. And I thought, why don't we create it around class actions? Because it's really, a booming market in Australia right now. So then I approached my colleagues who, I love very much. And I thought, it would be great to have some more time together outside of work. And so, yeah, we all came together and went and just did this thing. Yeah, it was... Well,
so tell me about Cynapse. How does it work? What does it do?
So there are really two pain points when we're talking about a class action. First of all, we're sort of getting all the claims together, and then when we're talking about the end of it, the tail end. If you do get a settlement amount, or you win a class action and you get the court specifies a certain amount, you need to be able to distribute that to the members. And so putting them together, so many different parties. Again, putting it out, distribution is the same, especially when we're talking about torts, mass tort claims. Each member is different and unique, and based on their circumstance need to be. So then the pain point is that experts need to come in, and costs are incurred in order for them to assess how much each person should be paid.
So it kind of coordinates end to end, everybody together in the same class action. So one more time, just to kind of help me clarify it in my mind. So who are the end users for the product?
The end users can vary. I think right now the value is generated via the AI, the proprietary AI that we would want to develop if Cynapse was to come to fruition, and that could be used in the US by scheme administrators, as well as helping government bodies that have a vested interest in sort of seeing the class actions process become more streamlined. In Australia, I think more directly, because we don't actually yet have scheme administrators, so more squarely it would actually be used by law firms. So those would be our users.
And do you guys have a viable product right now?
We're working towards it.
Working towards it? Okay, what's missing? What gap do you guys need to fill to get this thing to be live?
So mainly the AI and the NLP side of things requires a large amounts of data. Currently, the data regulations provide a obstacle for anyone to get access to. So we're kind of hoping that moving forward with this competition, we'll be able to overcome that obstacle.
Yeah, so just adding to that as well, I think a big part of it is the capex to do with developing such an extensive and kind of well-developed network of, like in your system. And I think with that, something we've mentioned during the pitch as well is we should partner kind of with the notable scheme administrators who have those large repositories of data, which we can kind of utilize to train a system and make it what it is. So I think now it's just kind of we're on that verge of we've got everything kind of put in place. It's just taking that leap forward.
So are all of you committed to turning this into a business?
Yes, we are.
Pretty much. So in podcast land, everybody nodded yes. So I'm going to ask a really loaded question here. So we'll see what happens. We're going to test the team here. So have you guys agreed on equity in terms of shares in the company yet?
So currently there exists an issue where I think we'd love to find the right partner if Cynapse comes to fruition. And that's the thing is Phi Finney McDonald has played a big part in this. And of course, right now for us, it's been a competition, something we've been doing more as friends get together. Let's do something really awesome. But if in the circumstance that it was to come to fruition, we'd probably be approaching Phi Finney McDonald first and seeing what sort of opportunities exist there. But we haven't really thought much past that point.
Well, you guys are in one of the most fun cities on earth, New York City here. And so win, lose, or draw, there's a perfectly great evening out. I think maybe a little rainy, but it's all right for New York. So that being the case, do you guys have some plans later on tonight? What are you guys going to do?
Tonight, I think the after party is going to be one of the places we're going to hit. Heard from quite a few people that Integra is buying the first round. So keen to get that underway. And tomorrow we'll probably be doing some shopping and kind of just enjoying the city.
Just be well-behaved humans, I think. And respect New York.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, before we sign off, I know you guys want to get back to the hackathon. If our listeners, they want to reach out, learn more about Cynapse, maybe they want to talk to you personally, maybe they want to be an investor, maybe they want to get involved, how can they find you?
Yeah, so the few ways you can email me at samuelchen@outlook.com.au. Then we also have a Facebook page.
So our Facebook page is called Cynapse Legal, and we also have an Instagram page as well. So if you search Cynapse, it will pop out.
You guys do the Insta.
Yes, we do the
Keeping
Insta.
All the cool kids do that now.
Keep the hashtag.
All right. Well, we've reached the end of the road for today's episode. I want to thank our guest team, Cynapse, for joining us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also want to thank our listeners for tuning in. If you like what you heard today, please subscribe, rate, review us in Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, or better yet, best yet, your favorite podcasting app. I'm Laurence Colletti, signing off from the 2019 Global Legal Hackathon Finals Gala here in New York City. Until next time, thank you for listening.
If you'd like more information about what you've heard today, please visit LegalTalkNetwork.com. Subscribe via iTunes and RSS. Find us on Twitter and Facebook, or download our free Legal Talk Network app in Google Play and iTunes. The views expressed by the participants of this program are their own and do not represent the views of, nor are they endorsed by, Legal Talk Network, its officers, directors, employees, agents, representatives, shareholders, and subsidiaries. None of the content should be considered legal advice. As always, consult a lawyer.